Well, howdy. It's been a while. Pretty uneventful day so far. Pretty uneventful weekend, right? So, I just want to get started. Starting off here with Bab Sultan of Meat on Twitter at Hefty Haruspecs. Says, Trump defeating fate has rejoined our world with a positive timeline we lost somewhere decades ago. Oaths fulfilled, promises kept, sins redeemed. All things good and plentiful will be conjoined. And of course he's talking about Pizza Hut bringing back its beloved lunch buffet. I'm going to be honest. I am 25 years old, and I have never been to a Pizza Hut lunch buffet. I don't know if it's just because my parents weren't into that kind of stuff, but I've never been on one. I'm excited too now. From Michael Malice. The Democrats have several Category 5 nightmares to deal with right now. The Bidens. Jill Biden matters for the first time in her life. There's no incentive for her to cede power. In Biden's view, is he kicked Trump out of the White House, and therefore he can do so again. Oh, by the way, this is before the assassination attempt, so keep that in mind. July 10th, the attempt was on the 13th. I'm gonna always remember where I was. I'm sitting right here, in this chair, playing Minecraft. when I tab over to pause my music, and I take a look at Twitter here, because I was gonna go take care of my laundry. And I didn't believe it for a second, so I refreshed. Ran downstairs to go talk to my brother and his wife. Anyway, so we got Mike Malice. 2, Kamala. She can become president at any minute now. Literally anything else is a demotion. She couldn't even make Iowa and is less electable than Biden. If the VP were a viable plan B, Biden would have been gone already. They need to figure out how to get her to back down. 3, the other Democrat elites. Other than Hillary, a previous nominee who lost yet with millions more votes, it would be impossible to designate someone else as the nominee and have all the other power-hungry sociopaths just smile and nod. 4, the base. They'll vote blue no matter who, but they sure would need a reason why they aren't having even an ostensible say in the replacement, especially after years of being told democracy is under existential threat. 5, the media. Yes, corporate journalists are overwhelmingly progressive, but they're even more interested in fantasizing about being the next Woodward and Bernstein. They now have to act like they didn't know this whole time, and every minor Biden misstep will be blown up. 6, the donors. These types are used to some return on investment. Much harder to get them to waste their money on a losing campaign than a sure thing. Writing a check and getting a call from Canada to Obama was a lot more impressive than getting Biden on the phone. 7, the ballots. It's too late to change the name of the ballot in some states. At the very least, some Republican governors or secretaries of state would force the Democrats to drain resources on legal challenges. All these issues are surmountable, none of them easily so. And every day that passes is one day harder to change the course. TLDR, we live in the best timeline. Unfortunately, I think he's right about that. Especially with the assassination attempt on Trump. The vibe definitely has shifted. When my liberal coworker was asking me what was going on with the whole Trump assassination, she just listened when I told her what was going down. One of the interesting things is she didn't know that there were other people killed. That Corey Comptor, I think is his name. Yeah, unfortunately he passed away as well. I don't want to talk about it because just reading about the account of his wife and daughter, about how as soon as the gunfire broke out, he immediately threw them to the ground and covered them. I've cried about this a lot. It's really hard knowing that there's a family there who's missing their father. Who's missing a husband because he did the right thing. People who do the right thing should be rewarded, not killed. I donated $20 here. If you want to as well, that would be great. I'm not gonna. Yeah. This man is a hero, and heroes should be praised. Well, kind of the other side of the thing. People who should be punished instead of praised. There we go. That's a good segue. So Alaric the Barbarian says, getting as many libtards fired as possible is praxis. People complain about it, but clearly the tactic works. Lot is doing great work here. Of course, Lot being libs of TikTok. Who says, meet Jennifer Ripper, a teacher at Semper Elementary School in Jeffco Schools, Colorado? I think that's what it is. Let me see. Yeah, Colorado. Yeah, Jefferson County Schools. She's very sad that the shooter missed. Yeah, she is... The school sent this lame email to parents, not enough. A school board member from the same district posted this. She said if Joe Biden decided in his official capacity as president that Trump was a threat to national security and had to be eliminated, would he be immune from prosecution? There's been a lot of people talking about stuff like that, especially with the Supreme Court case. It will be interesting to see if they get sued similar to Alex Jones. Looks like they've changed their answer. The public school, the school board, or what's the word I'm looking for? The district. It's probably the district. Change your voicemail address to when you call. Now it says they are against violence. Interesting. So, a lot of people will be like, I thought you were against cancel culture. Well, yes, when it's used against us, obviously. If you're one of those people who would much rather be a principled loser than a kind of mean person who's winning, I want you to leave. I want you to get out of politics, and I want you to just focus on, the stuff around you. Your life, your friends and your family, and just go grill. Just go grill. Grilling's great. I love grilling. That should be the only thing that you dedicate your time to, grilling. And finally, I always like talking about some kind of space stuff. This one I got emailed to me directly from 1440 Daily Digest. I don't actually remember where I signed up here. Anyway. Moon cave discovery. An international team of scientists has confirmed for the first time the existence of a lava tube in the lunar subsurface, marking the potential location for future lunar bases. Led by University of Trento in Italy, researchers reanalyzed data from NASA's Lunar Reconnaissance Orbiter using special techniques to detect radar reflections that point to a massive tunnel on the moon. The underground cavern, located in the Mare Tranquillitatis pit, I'm not correcting that, near where Apollo 11 landed, is approximately 500 feet below the surface and measures about 150 feet wide and 260 feet long. Lava tubes on Earth typically have a diameter of about 33 to 98 feet. This structure could provide natural protection against harsh lunar environment, including extreme temperatures, cosmic rays, solar radiation, and micrometeorites. Lava tubes form when molten lava flows beneath a hardened surface layer, creating a tunnel as the lava drains, leaving an empty underground cavern. At least 200 pits, at least 16 of which are thought to be lava tubes, have been identified on the moon. That's really interesting because I was under the impression that the moon didn't have any tectonic activity, which, that not immediately associated with lava. I'm not entirely sure though, so it'll be interesting to see that. And as always, I like to talk about the price of Bitcoin, which today is sitting at $63,710. Silver spot price of today is $31. All right, so that's all I have time for today, and I want to end with the Trump picture. Oh yeah. So Trump after 3 days after being narrowly missing assassination, walked out onto the RNC, which this is a really crunchy video. Look at that compression. He looked really, really changed. I really do hope that it's a change for the better and Trump really fully understands how heavy the establishment is against him, and it's not just, like a rival businessman. It's not just, another rival businessman in New York, elbowing him out of getting certain permits, or elbowing him out of getting some deals done, but no, these people will kill you. And his family, so. Yeah, that's kind of all I have for today. Stay frosty, boys, and keep your rifle by your side.